Hey, welcome to EVA and Distance Learning Physical Education with me, Mr. Robertson. A little bit about me. I'm beginning my 19th year here at Cabot. I've taught physical education, woodshop, and science. I grew up down in Southern California, and I attended Westmont College in Santa Barbara, where I was able to be a part of the basketball team. In my spare time, I enjoy participating in an array of different sports. I love spending time with my family in the outdoors and traveling to new places. And that's kind of my philosophy on my class is I want to create that same family atmosphere. And it's going to be a little different this year being online, but I think with a little bit of time and practice, I'll be able to create that same family atmosphere for your son or daughter. All right, to what you really want to know, all the nuts and bolts about PE. So here's kind of our weekly schedule that we will be following. So on our synchronous time, which is the time that we will be spending together in our Zoom meetings, on Mondays, we're going to be doing a mental health lesson or activity. And then on Tuesday, we'll be going through our typical sports units that we do when we're live on campus. We're still going to try to do those online to the best of our abilities. On Wednesdays, it's our PLC time. So we're just going to do a quick check-in and make sure everything's good and everybody's on the same page. And then Thursdays, we're going to incorporate more health lessons and activities this year. And then on Friday, it's going to be another quick check-in and make sure we got the whole week under wraps. And then they will be doing kind of a student choice fun day for them. During the asynchronous time on Mondays, we're going to stick with that mental health theme and do some sort of a yoga workout or yoga routine. On Tuesdays, we're going to do a HIIT workout, which is a high intensity interval training. So if you've done any type of circuit training, it'll be those type of workouts. On Wednesday, that's that PLC day. That's going to be our cardio day. So they're going to pick an activity and do it for a sustained amount of time. And then Thursdays, we're going to do another HIIT workout. And then Friday, as I mentioned earlier, is kind of our Friday fun day. We're going to let them have their choice in what type of activity they want. So if they're into sports, they can do their sport that they love. If they like the yoga, they can do yoga workouts. They can do kickboxing workouts. They can do HIIT workouts. And we want them to kind of find what they like to give them that self-motivation to get out there and get that chance for some exercise that day. So that's what our weekly schedule is going to look like. And on to grading. Okay, there will be a participation grade for the daily Zoom meeting. It's very important that your child is attending those Zoom meetings, as that's going to be where all the new instruction is taking place. So we would like them there every day if possible. I do know there's going to be a lot of technology issues and Wi-Fi issues. We're already experiencing them. I will not penalize the kids if there's a technological issue, a connectivity issue. So just do their best to get to those Zoom meetings. If for some reason they can't get on, shoot me an email and I can contact them later or email them and give them anything that they missed and what they need to do. Part of their grade will be based on their participation in those synchronous and asynchronous work times. That'll include both their physical activity and their written assignments and that kind of thing. Those will be demonstrated through activity logs, Google Docs, Google Forms, Flipgrid videos, Nearpod and Edpuzzles, and all the new platforms that are coming out. We'll be trying those and experiencing them and testing what works best for our kids. We're going to be working on some fitness goals. So we'll do an assessment here early in the year. And then they're going to be writing some short-term and long-term goals. and hopefully they'll progress towards achieving those goals. An important one is if your son or daughter gets hurt or injured or ill throughout the year and they can't participate in the activities for that day or the week or whatever, if you could just send me an email and explain what's going on. Sometimes I can modify the activities for them. Other times they just need to be excused for that day or the week or however long the injury takes to heal. But as long as I know what's going on, then I can work with your son or daughter to give them the best opportunity. All assignments will be in Google Classroom. So that's your one-stop shop for everything that you need to know in terms of what is due or what assignments will be in Google Classroom. Sometimes the stream is a little confusing. Right near the top, if you click on classwork, it's much more organized and a little easier to find the newest assignments. So that would be my recommendation. There's also some topics on the left side in their Google Classroom, and the calendar is right there. If they click on that, they'll be able to find all the Zoom links. They're already in for their whole remainder of the year. So they can go there at any time to find the Zoom links. And then we've created a Google Sites PE website that they can also use. It's basically just going to be a resource. There's not going to be any assignments or anything on there. We're just going to upload some videos. So if they miss something and they can't find it in the classroom, they can go to that website and use that as a resource as well. But primarily 100% go to their Google Classroom. That's where everything will be. Extracurricular sports, got bad news this spring about them. Due to the budget cuts, the EUSD board and the district administration have cut all funding and support for all 9 of our extracurricular sport programs this year. So at this point, we are not offering any sports, which at this point also is not a huge deal because there's no sports being allowed to go on right now. So hopefully we can get some more funding and get that support back so we can bring all our programs back. If you have any questions or concerns or need to get a hold of me in any way, there's my email. You can find it on the Cabot website as well, under the teacher sites and staff directory. So contact me at any time for anything. There is no question you can't ask that I will at least try to answer to the best of my ability. All right. Thank you for watching and have a great night.